Hello, my lovely Cancerians. I'm Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I will be doing your X spread for the month of March 2019. But time is fluid, so whenever you click on this video, that is when it will be relevant. I just want to go over some of the normal mumbo jumbo really quickly, and then we will dive right into your reading. All right, so most of you know this, but just in case, this is a general reading. It will not apply to every single Cancerian. That is impossible. This is not a personal reading. Sometimes it might feel like it is, and if I pick up on your energy like that, that is wonderful, and I'm so glad that I did. But that is not always the case, and that is not the intention. So take what resonates and throw out the rest. You might only get bits and pieces of your story, and then the rest might be for somebody else. But also keep in mind that energy can flip-flop, and we're not dealing in the physical. We are dealing within the spiritual realm, which is, energies. So this reading could pertain to you, your ex, or person you are heavily thinking about, whoever's in your environment or who's in their environment, whether they're helping or hindering the connection. But just keep in mind that it might be somebody surrounding you, who's either in your daily circle or who you just care about a lot, or is heavily on your mind. And I would also like to thank everybody who has purchased a personal reading. I am truly blessed. It means a lot to me that you guys have chosen me to do that for you. I absolutely love doing them. And if you haven't gotten one and you would like one, my email is in the box below. Just send me an email and I'll give you that information. I'm also doing something new, just trying it out. So with a minimum donation of $8, to my PayPal account, I will answer one question in the next general reading under your zodiac sign. So please leave your name and your question along with your zodiac sign in PayPal so I know which video it goes in. If I get too many, I might do another video or a separate video just for the questions, but we'll see how that goes. And anyone who has donated to my channel already, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. It does go back into the channel. I did buy a mic, so hopefully the audio is much better now than before. I also got some new cards, and I just like to keep things fresh and new because I get bored easily, and I don't want you guys to get bored on my channel. That's pretty much all that I have for the general mumbo jumbo, so let's dive right in. Your X spread, I call it that because I put it in an X formation. I'm going to read it as if this is you, Cancer, and this is who you're dealing with, thinking about, your ex. It normally goes into X land, so, just whoever this is to you. Energies can flip-flop, like I said, so even though I say this is you, this very well could be you, or part of your story is here and part of it's there. Like I said, energies kind of go everywhere. Take what resonates. Yeah, so hopefully I pick up on your energy, and if I don't, check your other signs and go from there. And if I don't resonate with you at all, maybe next time I will. If not, I'm sorry, and there's plenty of other readers out there. Also, the more you interact with me, the more apt I am to pick up on your energy. So like, share, comment, and we'll go from there. So the overall energy that I'm feeling right now, the first two cards that you got were Woman Holding Coin, which is number 42, and, excuse me, the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, but he's reversed. And the 6th chakra has to do with your third eye and the color indigo. But anyways, I will start with the first one. So basically with these two cards here, it's no, I'm drawn to this one, so I'm gonna say this first. So it's number 40, which breaks down to a 4, which is stability, but it's basically, you're not listening to your intuition, and there's a lot of self-doubt here. Like maybe not feeling like you're good enough, either for a person or a position, whether we're talking, no matter what situation we're talking about, could be work related, but overall the energy here is There's a lot of self-doubt. There could be some toxic mindsets here, you know, like degrading thoughts about yourself, thinking, when I say you're not good enough, like you're thinking, you know, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not wealthy enough, I'm not, you know, like all those, I'm not this, I'm not that, you know, the comparing to other people, which is never good, because we all have something really wonderful to offer, and that is definitely not how you should be thinking about yourself. So I feel like there's some worry, some anxiety within this situation. But I also get the sense that with woman holding coin, she's very stable, she's secure. If I'm reading for a female, you could be very secure, like within work, but not in love, and maybe you're doubting a romantic situation because you know, everything else is going really great for you except for in that area. Or body image, that just popped in my head. Somebody could be having body image issues. But anyways, if you are a female, you're very abundant. You could be very wealthy. You could have came into money, like, you know, won the lottery, an inheritance, or, you know, you're just family money, or you just could have worked really, really hard because you stayed very focused on your finances. So you're very stable and secure in that way. If this is not you who is in that position, there could be a female around you who is willing to help you get through whatever this difficult period in your life is. So if you are unemployed, this person could be helping you, helping provide stability. And I say it's a female because usually with this card it is, but we do all have masculine and feminine energy. So it very well could be a male who is taking on this energy and, you know, nurturing a situation. I just get the sense that there's either a female or a male who's in the feminine energy at this time, who is helping somebody see how wonderful they really are. You know, helping them gain confidence within themselves so that they can push forward and follow their dreams. Or just to realize that you have so much more to offer than you are making yourself believe. So I feel like you're getting some help, and if you're not, help is on the way. Your ex or the person that you're heavily thinking about from the past could be this person coming in to help you, you know, change your mindset and make you feel more secure about your situation. They could be helping you financially as well, especially if anyone has lost a job. So if you Cancerian, you know, if you're doing really well, your ex or the person you're heavily thinking about, or anyone really, but we're going to go into that because that's what this is about. You know, either they could be helping you and get out of a sticky situation, which is going to help build your confidence and make you, you know, think more positively and realize that you are fully capable, that you have everything that you need. And it might help open up your intuition, especially when you have a soul bond with somebody. If that is the case, they can really open you up spiritually. It's almost like this light bulb comes on and you're like, oh, you get all this information that you never had before, and all these internal insights, which, you know, just propels you forward in a better direction. So either somebody from the past or in your current environment, they might already be here, could be helping you with something, or you could be doing this to them. So with that said, let's dive right in. All right. At the bottom of the deck right now, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is awesome energy. This could be a marriage. It could be a job. This is being financially abundant, and with woman holding coin right here, number 42, which is also number 6, and I think it was Capricorn who I said 6 resonated with them, and that's all about balance, finding that balance. So they might be helping you balance things out. They might be helping you balance your finances. So Cancerian, if you are really bad with money, this person, your ex or whoever, could be coming in to help straighten out your finances. It's almost like, you know, the yin and the yang, like you guys balance each other out and help each other. So it's like when you're apart, you know, you lack this and they lack something else, but when you're together, what they have, what's missing within you. So when you're together, it completes it. You know what I mean? So you work better as a team. I feel like whoever I'm talking to has been separated for a long time, and you could have been married in the past, or marriage is on the table in the future. You could be recommitting to each other. But I feel a lot of help. Like you guys, like I lean on you, you lean on me. I'm getting that very friendly, you know, that undying love where I am willing to sacrifice and do what needs to be done to pick you up, because I'm happier when you're happy. That's kind of what I'm getting with this, because I feel like somebody's lacking courage in something, and it could be in a new endeavor, and it could be within themselves, just in general. They just feel like they're not strong enough to do something on their own. So you are stepping in and helping them realize, you know, how strong they really are, because I feel like they're not in a stable place at this time. So you very well could be providing financial stability to this person. You might be playing it off cool as if, you know, it's more of a, you know, I love you, I care about you kind of thing, but you're not. You might be madly, deeply in love with this person, but you might not be expressing it to them. You could have told them, you know, and then they probably know how much you care, but you're definitely not being all hopeless romantic about it. I do feel like that is going to shift, especially if this person brings it up first. But I feel like you're helping them with their stability. You're helping give them courage so that they can build something, so that they can, I feel like you want to build with this person. Because you have the Two of Cups here. This is the soulmate union, you know, a soul bond. Soulmates don't always have to be forever, but I feel like, you know, this could be a past life relationship. Like this is literally someone that you were with years ago. You could have known them since childhood. I mean, it could be a few months ago, but I really feel years here, like, you know, 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, I don't know, but you were in a committed relationship with this person at one point. And if it wasn't a committed relationship, it wasn't a marriage or anything like that, you were very close friends with this person. But this person was an integral part of your life. You could also have children with this person, but you were tied to this person in some way, shape, or form. And it's almost like even when you weren't together, they were still around. Your energies never, like, the ties never severed. You guys could have picked each other up in different times in your lives. Maybe you even stayed friends, but even if you didn't, there's always been some kind of soul contract between you guys. It's almost like your souls are married, you know, even if you were never married in the physical. But I feel like a lot of the people I'm talking to, this is an ex-husband or ex-wife. But we shall see. So, what is the mutual energy between Cancer and their ex? What is bringing them together? What is connecting the two? Mutual energies, please. So, actually, this is really great energy. I mean, that's awesome. Helping somebody when they're in a time of need is beyond amazing. We have the Three of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. So something isn't working. Somebody wasn't working on something or with somebody. This is usually collaborating with other people. It could also be gathering information about something. Could also be a loss of a job in the reverse. So like I said, with finances, you could be financially helping this person because something major wasn't working in their life, and it's almost like the knight in shining armor rushes in to save the day kind of thing. Yeah, something wasn't working. It could have been a relationship that failed and they were kind of left out, and that was your cue to run in, or vice versa. But whatever it is, there was something that wasn't working, and that's what's connecting you. And then we also have the Lovers. So we've seen the Two of Cups and the Lovers now. This is definitely a spiritual bond. If you follow twin flames, it very well could be a situation like that. But I'm not going to dive into that too much. But you're making a decision, either you or them, to start a relationship, or you're thinking about it. It's almost like, okay, because right after that, with the Lovers in the upright, this is needing to make a head over heart decision. And then with the Nine of Pentacles reverse, this could be, a relationship, because in the upright, this is single energy. She's independent, she's abundant, she's doing her own thing. And then we have, but in the reverse, it's a relationship. She's not single anymore. She might not be abundant either, at least financially, and that might be where you're stepping in, or vice versa. But with the Nine of Wands reverse, this is giving up. So it's almost like a decision. Should we try this again and be in a relationship, or should I give up on it? And then right after that, we have Temperance, which is balance, it's healing, it's also reconciliation. So I really feel like with the Nine of Pentacles reversed along with Temperance, you're leaning, either you or them or both of you are leaning more towards a reconciliation. So what is in Cancer's thoughts? What do they think about their ex in this situation? Oh, I need a drink. I'm attached to this thing, so I've got the microphone on me, and now I can't get up and turn my heater off, and I am like so hot all of a sudden, which is crazy because I seriously live in an ancient house. It's like one of the oldest houses in the area that I live in, which is awesome. I love old things like antiques and stuff, but it's so drafty. Like, doesn't matter what you do, it's so cold in the wintertime, and we go through oil like you wouldn't believe. But anyways, I have my little space heater, and it normally doesn't even feel like it works. And ever since I started your reading, I'm getting really hot. So I don't know if it's your energy that's that intense that's making me feel this way. Maybe there's a lot of passion when you guys connect or reconnect, or if you have already, or even if it's coming. I feel like there's going to be a lot of passion between you guys. There could be conflict as well, but I feel more of a sense that there's a lot of passion. It's almost like it's like hard to fight off. Like, you know that feeling you get when you want somebody so bad that you have all you can do to control yourself? Like, oh, I just want to, touch you, kiss you, love you, this, that, hold you, like, skin to skin kind of thing. Like, you just want to rip their clothes off. You know what I mean? That passionate, I don't know. It's like that itch you can't scratch, I guess you could say, where it drives you insane until you have it. I get that feeling between whoever I'm reading for. These two people have a very steamy sex life, and it's unlike anything you have ever experienced with any other person. I'm just going to say that right now. It's because of that connection. It goes beyond the physical. It's to the point where you're like, I don't know, I breathe you in, you breathe me in, like, you know what I mean? Like, so now we're one. I don't know where the hell that came from. But anyways, in your thoughts, we have the Five of Wands. This is conflict. This can be, multiple opinions flying at each other, where people, they don't see eye to eye. So, I mean, for some of you, this could be an internal conflict because, you know, your ex is an ex for a reason that probably wasn't 100% pleasant. Either you could have been the reason why there was a breakup in the first place, or they could be, or both of you. Usually it's both of you, but somebody always has to point the finger, so, you know, whatever. And I'm not going to do that. But there could have been a lot of conflict in the past that led to the breakup that maybe you're thinking about. Maybe you're thinking, should we work on this? Because, you know, we don't always see eye to eye. We don't always agree. I mean, I can use this as an example, political views. One of you could be a Democrat, one of you could be a Republican, you know, so one of you doesn't like the president right now, and the other one is all like, woo, you're awesome, you know. And I'm just using that as an example because, you know, talking about religion and politics are like the two major topics that people always argue about. But I mean, it goes beyond that with the conflicts that you had in this relationship. But that's just my example. It's like you disagree. You agree to disagree. But you could be thinking about the differences that you guys share. But I really feel like you're not going to let that stop this connection. It's just on your mind. You could also, for some of you, not all of you, there could be an internal conflict because of secrets. Maybe they don't know the whole truth about what happened when you were together or when you were apart or whatever. Maybe you did something that you know this person is going to be kind of upset about. And you're not really sure how to approach that. You don't know if you should tell them. Or if you should just shut up about it. But what I'm going to say right now with that is whatever's done in the dark will always come to light. So you're just better off to be open and honest. Don't think that it's going to ruin the connection, because whatever will be, will be. So if you're being open with them and you're telling them things that happened in your life, things that you did, other people did to you, whatever, your situations, when this person wasn't around and they get pissed off, you know, let them get angry. But if it's literally to the point where they don't want to reconnect with you because of that, you know, that's a little childish. They obviously still have some inner work to do. They obviously need to grow up and mature if that's the case, because how can you hold somebody accountable for doing things when you weren't even around? Like, you know what I mean? It'd be like, oh, you dated her? Like, really? Well, we weren't together, so who really cares? Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't let the little stuff get between you guys. But, I mean, it could be something like that, or it could be something a little bit more major. But there might be some form of secret that you're afraid that's going to get out. Or maybe for some of you it already has, and it might be causing conflict, or you just fear that it will. And then we have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck right now, and she's very intuitive, but in the reverse, it's just like this card 40 right here, the sixth chakra. It is not listening to your intuition. It's blocking your intuition. It's going against your better judgment, I guess you could say. So if you are withholding the truth, if you are lying to this person in some way, shape, or form, it is going to come out. This is also secrets coming out, being revealed. And it could have been about somebody you were with. It might upset them, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have the Ace of Cups after that with the Seven of Swords reversed. So I feel like some of you are conflicted about expressing your true feelings. You might feel like this person how do I want to say that? You might feel like, I don't want to say that they won't match you, but you might feel like you guys are on different, that you feel differently. this might be an internal conflict, like, do they love me like I love them? Or this person could be feeling that way about you, like, do they really love me like this? Like, does Cancer really love me? I know they said they did, but, you know, we haven't really dove deep into the emotional aspects of this yet, you know? So there could be a worry that, you know, you don't want to be vulnerable. You don't want to, either you or them, don't want to be vulnerable and express your feelings because you don't want to get hurt if they don't feel the same way. All right, so what is in Cancer's ex's thoughts? What do they think about Cancer and this connection? So we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. They're not moving forward at this time. They're taking a break. And they're emotionally satisfied. So it's almost like they're not offering anything, or they don't have anything to offer right now. But, you know, when he does turn himself right side up, he does deliver good news. He does, you know, bring a gift. It's always positive, and he always delivers his messages. It's just right now they're at a standstill. It's almost like I feel like this person feels like they don't have anything physical to offer you, like in the physical world. They don't have money. They feel like you are either above them. Yeah, especially in the material world, they feel they have a sense of lack and they want to contribute, and they feel like, you know, I don't have anything to give at this time. I'm not working. Like, you know what I mean? But you do emotionally fulfill them. They do want this connection. They might feel like, because if you guys have not expressed how you guys feel towards each other, if you guys have already connected, you're already talking, if you guys have not expressed your true feelings, they might feel like this is not moving forward, that you guys are at a standstill because nobody knows what the hell is going on. Do you know what I mean? But they do have deep feelings for you, Cancer, or, you know, unless this is you. They have deep feelings about someone from the past. We also have the Ten of Pentacles here as well. Like I said, with a marriage, you very well could have been in either a long-standing commitment with this person, or you could have been married to them in the past. But they want this. You provide a sense of emotional stability with this person. And that, even though they can't, it's like they want to be able to give you the whole package, the whole thing. Like, you know, they want that equal give and take. They don't want you to have to do more than them. I hope that makes sense. So what's in Cancer's feelings? How does Cancer feel about their ex and this situation, this connection? How do they feel? How do you feel, Cancer? How do you really feel? Tell me how you feel. Are you feeling me? Come on, Cancer. You don't want to express yourself. You're conflicted. You don't even want to tell me how you feel. Is it this one? Well, we have the Five of Swords. This is like a lose-lose situation. She wants to have the upper hand. It's like she's having these guys do her dirty work by painting the roses red, so like lying for her, but she's also taking everything. It's like she wants everything to herself. You might be feeling like you can't win in this situation. You don't know what to do. Like maybe you can't win with this person. Maybe with arguments in the past, they always had the upper hand, or you always fought for the upper hand. Somebody did, and you always were at an impasse. You could never, it's like one of you always has to be right. I don't know if that's how it is currently, but that is how you're feeling right now. Like, but that's all ego based. Somebody needs to get out of that headspace, or both of you do. That's also not listening to your intuition. That is all this self-doubt and whatnot. The ego can be a very tricky beast. Yeah, that's a lose-lose. Maybe you feel like no matter what you do, it's not good enough, or it wasn't in the past, or maybe you're trying to figure out how to overcome this so that you guys can be on an even playing field, so you can work together on a new beginning. Maybe you guys have a different idea of what this new beginning is, what it looks like. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you could also feel like you have the upper hand in this new beginning, or that they have the upper hand because they're not really saying anything, and maybe you feel like they want to have the upper hand, like they need to have the last say so that this can take off. Whatever it is, you don't want this to end. You want to commit to this person, or they want to commit to you, or both of you. So how does the ex feel? How does Cancer's ex feel about Cancer and this connection? I feel like there's two stubborn people here, because we've got conflict and upper hand over here, and like not being able to, you know, find a common ground and agree, or agree to disagree. And then we have this person like just kind of sitting there like, I don't even know what to do. All right, so how does the ex feel about Cancer? Nope, not doing that. Oh, my leg's falling asleep. How does the ex feel? I just heard cooking. Maybe you guys like to cook, or one of you likes to cook. I don't know if one of you is a chef, or goes to culinary school, or did. But I feel like both of you actually might be really good cooks. They're not happy right now. They don't have the clarity that they need about something. They're feeling the weight of the world, and they're very burdened. If this person lost their job and you're providing some sense of stability for them, or you're trying to, or that will be your plan, or that is your plan, is to help them get through whatever struggles they're going through. I feel like they're not happy because they feel like you have the upper hand here. Like, it's a control thing. One of you or both of you needs to relinquish control. This person's not happy that they don't have control over their own life at this point right now. It's almost like you come in with this offer to help them because you just love them, you want to support them in any way, shape, or form that you can, but they're not seeing it that way. They're seeing it as if, oh, Cancer won, you know, they have the upper hand here, you know, they have all the control in this relationship. I have nothing to offer. I have nothing to bring to the table. They have it all. Like, and you might be thinking about this conflict like, I just wanted to help. I didn't want to cause a problem. I didn't want to cause a fight. Like, it's not about control for me. It's about, you know, you give to those that you love. You help them. You help those in need. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like this person doesn't take handouts very well. They definitely don't like relying on other people. So this person might need to be more vulnerable. I feel like this, it's almost like this, you guys are mirroring each other. I feel like you have a lot of the same emotions. But I feel like Cancer, or whoever this is, if that's not you, is in a very strong position at this point. One of you is very stable and secure, and the other one is very insecure at this time and kind of being a Debbie Downer, because especially on themselves, because they're not happy with how things are going at this time. They're confused. They don't have the clarity they need to move forward. They've got a lot on their plate. They need to heal something within themselves. They need to fix a situation. They're trying to find balance. And I don't even think that really has anything to do with you. So what is Cancer's action in this connection? What action should they take, or what action is Cancer going to take? What is Cancer's action? Your action is to not work on something, to not work towards something. It's like you're not putting effort in. I feel like you're waiting for this person to put some effort in. And for some of you, you might just give up because you can't find that common ground. But I don't feel like most of you are going to give up. I feel like it's almost like strategizing, trying to figure out what will work because something isn't working. But I want one more. Why is the Eight of Pentacles reversed for what Cancer is? Or you could have been the one that lost your job and they're the one that is going to help you. Or maybe you feel that if you did lose your job, I feel like for some of you, they did help you when you didn't have work in the past. This is not being balanced, not healing from something, not working. This is not working on reconciliation. So it's almost like for some of you, you don't want to work on it. There's too much conflict. And for others of you, your action is to wait for them. Like, it is not your job to make them happy. It is not your job to fix this. They need to work on that themselves. Like, you can't change their mindset. You can tell them how beautiful and wonderful they are and how talented and this and that they are, but if they don't believe it themselves, you're never going to convince them. And I feel like what your action should be is to let them figure it out on their own, at least mentally. I do feel like there is some sort of financial help here, though. They might get it from an outside source so that when they're in a better place, they can come back in here. But there's some fast movement. You guys could be traveling towards this person, or you just could be communicating. I feel like some of you could be communicating through a text message or online that either you lost your job and you don't know what to do, or you don't feel like you have anything to contribute to this relationship, or you're going to, yeah, it could be that, or some of you could just be communicating that you could be moving forward with your own life because you feel like it's not working. Something's stressing you out. I feel like this is stressing you out. I feel like telling this person this, I feel like this is a lie. That might be why you have this mental conflict over here, because it's really hard for you not to leap in and help this person. All right, so what is the ex's action? Their action is the Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, this is single energy, so if you guys haven't reconnected yet, they are not with somebody. They're not in a relationship. So but their overall, I feel like their overall action here is to stabilize. This person might be working on their own business, but regardless of that, they're trying to get their own income. They're trying to stay stable independently, independent of you. They want to be able to be secure by themselves. They don't want help. They don't want help. This person's pretty stubborn. Then we have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck right now, with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. this person needs to, they're working on their stability. That's what they're doing. Because with the Ten of Swords, we also have the Five of Cups, the Star reversed with the Four of Wands. So this is like needing to heal a situation. They're trying to build up their stability. And they're trying to end this sadness. Because right now they're in the whole hummy stage. They are, they're not in a very pleasant mindset. They're really not, and you can see it right from the start. This person is trying to clear out baggage, past pain, past hurts, from an ending. It very well could be an ending, the ending that they experienced with you. They could be trying to heal from that, and trying to be stable on their own, because they probably want to come back in a better state. Because I get this feeling that when you were with this person before, at least for some of you, they were like, they could have been a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home parent, or maybe you were the breadwinner and they weren't, and they relied on you, and they don't want to rely on you. And it's almost like, I feel like they're independent and they were doing really well for a while. Maybe something happened, I'm not sure. But it's almost like when you come back into their life, even though you're willing to help, they don't want you to have the upper hand again. They don't want to come in that vulnerable state again. It's like you know what I mean? Like they don't want to, yeah, they don't want to have to rely on anybody. All right. So what is Cancer's desired outcome with their ex? You would like a new beginning with your ex. This is your desired outcome. You want to take a leap of faith and you want to work on things. Yes, there's a lot of passion here. But I feel like you the conflict, the mental conflict you have is you're not sure if they'll come back together with you. You're not sure. Yeah, you're very conflicted. So you're not rushing in, and yeah, you feel like they're just going to cut you down. But I feel like they want the same thing you do. They want a relationship too. They want that commitment. But neither one of you are saying anything. Some of you might have, but for whoever I'm reading for, I really don't feel like... I feel like if this conversation has gotten brought up or brought up already, if you guys have reconnected in some way, shape, or form, it was almost in a joking manner. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like there's been a serious conversation about reconciliation or anything yet. And that might be what this is. Like, maybe you need to work on healing this situation, but your action, what you're doing, is you're not. You know what I mean? Like, you're not doing what needs to be done to get your new beginning, or they aren't. I feel like they want to be independent. They don't want to have to rely on anybody financially or in any avenue. It's like they want the connection, but they're not happy when they, sorry, I didn't mean to flip that everywhere, but they're not happy. It stresses them out when they have to put all their eggs in one basket, when they have to be that vulnerable. And yeah, it stresses them out when they have to be that vulnerable. There's a lot of, I was going to go somewhere with that, and I just drew a freaking blank. Like, communication for me, at least right now in this moment, is very difficult, and I feel like you guys do not communicate very well. You might talk, but you don't talk about the hard stuff. You don't talk about emotional stuff. There's a lot of things that you guys need to hash out, but I feel like both of you are nervous to do so. It's almost like for you, you're kind of nervous to take this leap of faith. You want to, but you're nervous. I feel like a lot of you will. you got to give yourself a little bit of time. Just be cautious how you approach this person, especially if they, if they're in an unpleasant position in their life, because this person does not like to be vulnerable. All right, so what is the desired outcome of Cancer's ex? What do they want to have happen between them and Cancer? They want to move forward. They're making a decision to move forward. But then we have the King of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. And that's like being upset about being left out in the cold. That's their desired outcome. They're upset about being left out in the cold. I feel like they want to move forward with you, but this person is so afraid of being vulnerable. They're afraid that you, like, if they do anything to upset you, that you're just going to give them the boot and they're going to be fucked, pretty much. Yeah. This person is so conflicted because they have, like, these... It almost contradicts itself. So they want to move forward in a positive direction with you, but they are very fearful of being left out in the cold. And I think for some of them, they might want to move forward with you, but they also want to know why you left them out previously. That's for some, not for all. Because they don't want to juggle anymore. They want to balance the situation out, but it's not. Their emotions are not balanced. Like, there's a lot of things going on in their situation that it's almost like, they were juggling everything, trying to, keep all the plates, like, ooh, I don't want to drop anything. And then now everything fell to the floor. And they're like, what the I worked so hard to have, to keep everything lined up so perfectly in my life. This person could also be a perfectionist. They could be very particular on how they do things. Doesn't matter what it is. They're just very particular. Could be kind of, it could even go as far as being a little OCD. They like to have things their way. I feel like both of you like to be in control, and it is not going to work unless you both relinquish that control and just let things happen naturally. They're trying to heal from a mess that they made, or the fact that they lost everything. They dropped these balls. They're still sitting in this, rough water. They're in some emotional turmoil at this time. They're trying to heal from it. But I feel like they want to stay. They don't want to move away from you. They want to come back. They don't want to wait anymore. They want things to be fair and balanced, like I said in the very beginning. They don't want to feel like you're giving more than them. They want it to be fair. Equal give and take, reciprocity. They want to be on the same level. All right, so what is the possible outcome in reality? Not the desired outcome, the possible outcome between Cancer and their ex for whoever I'm reading for. I mean, overall, this isn't too bad. It's like the battles of the ego. Maybe that's what I should call this. So I was going to call it something else. I don't remember what it was. Battle of the egos. Ugh. Well, you really could balance things out with it being in the reverse like that. I'm going to get one more. You could balance out these emotions. Maybe you're going to tell the secrets. Maybe you're going to clear up all this ickiness from the past so that you guys can focus on these two cups. Or they are. All right, why is the Two of Pentacles reversed here for the overall outcome for Cancer and their ex? Oh my God, I'm sweating again. Like, I am hot as ever again. I feel like when you guys were together, you had a lot of fun. Like, and even if you remain friends, like, this person is someone that, if you're not thinking about it romantically or in a loving sense or lovey sense or whatever, it's almost like you guys could be best friends because you're not competing with each other. You're not really like, if you're not contributing to each other's lives, it's easier for you guys to just get along and, you know, shoot the shit and joke around and whatnot. But it's like on a romantic level, you feel conflicted because you feel conflicted because it's like, how do I want to say that? Because I don't even know what words I'm looking for. Maybe you don't even know why it's conflicted. I just feel like it's a power struggle when you're together. Alright, so what is the Two of Pentacles reversed about for this overall outcome for Cancer and their ex? I'm seriously, like, every time I go to say something, it's like I get halfway through what I'm supposed to say and then I draw a blank, and I really feel like that happens with you guys. I almost feel like somebody's cutting me off while I'm talking, like, almost rushing me. Like, you know, they're not really listening to what I'm saying. They're, you know, half listening, but mainly focusing on what they're thinking so that they can just, like, blurt out an answer the second I'm done talking. So I feel kind of rushed with talking, and then I get all discombobulated and I screw up my sentence. So I don't even, what I'm saying is, it's not coming out right. I cannot find the right words. There we go. You guys have such a hard time communicating that it's like you can't find the proper words to explain how you feel. You're trying to figure out what to say, what move to make. Because you probably don't want them to feel this way. You don't want them to think that, you know, I feel like I just heard change. You want them to know that you've changed, that you don't want to, you don't want to have the upper hand. You want to be on the same level as them. You want the same thing they do. And then we have the Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning. So now we have two new beginnings. This is not juggling anymore. This is making a damn decision to have a new beginning. I feel like there is a conversation coming between the two of you, whoever I'm talking to, and you guys are going to come to a conclusion. You're going to make a decision to start again. Some of you could just make a decision to have sex, and maybe that's what kind of reignites the spark, especially if you've been friends, and it goes from there. But I really feel like this is a passionate new beginning, you know, and that's what you want. You want to take a leap of faith. You want to be foolish in love, and, you know, just make sure this person knows that you're not going to run out the door, that you are going to stay, that you're not going to do this to them, that you're not going to get pissed off at the first argument that happens and leave them out. Like, that might be really what they're afraid of, is that you're just going to get angry and run away, or they are. Remember, vice versa. We have the Queen of Swords. She wants the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. This is communication. In order for this decision to be made about a new beginning, you guys need to have some honest communication about how you friggin' feel. I mean, she spills the truth regardless of emotion. She also wants the truth. If you want this new beginning with this person, you're going to have to be honest. Yeah, you need to be honest. You can't hold your feelings back anymore. You can't withhold anything. You need to be fair. You need to make a decision. Stop being so scared of moving forward, because when you do move forward, it's going to work out with the King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could have earth in your chart. But regardless, the King of Pentacles is like a husband, and they could be counterparts right here with the woman holding coin. That could be like the Queen of Pentacles, which is really awesome. And then we have the High Priestess, which is Listen to your intuition. Don't hold on to secrets. You know, you're withholding emotion right now, but justice is here. Things are gonna work out. All right, I could go through the whole deck like that, so I'm not gonna. But you need to bring justice to the situation. So whatever you did to hurt this person, or whatever they did to hurt you, it needs to come out. It can't be left in the dark. This person needs clarity, and you need to bring it, or they do. But let's see, we'll get a little bit of clarification here, and then just on a couple things, because we're already at 55 minutes. And then we'll get some romance angels, and we will be done with this reading, darling. I really hope that it resonated with somebody so far. And it's really good, actually. I mean, yeah, there's some ego here. There's some fear. There's some self-doubt. But, I mean, overall, I don't really see anything detrimental. Let's see, what is the Five of Wands about in Cancer's thoughts? What is this conflict? What is Cancer conflicted about? You're conflicted about a decision. You're making a decision you made. Eight of Pentacles. You're conflicted about a decision to work on things. I'm going to put that there. Yeah, it's almost like you don't know what to do. All right, why is the Knight of Pentacles in Cancer's ex's mind? Five of Cups. They're not saying anything, but they're thinking about these two cups now, because this is reversed. This is no longer being sad about what happened in the past. They want to work on things. That's awesome, but they're not saying anything. Why are they upset? Why is Cancer's ex, what don't they have clarity on? Why are they unhappy in their feelings? All right, Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, a decision in love, and Two of Pentacles. They're juggling. They're juggling a decision about reconnecting, about being in this union with you, because maybe they don't know that you love them. You guys need to friggin' communicate, because they do love you. It's like they need clarity. They want to know. I hear this person just looking at this saying, Cancer, why do you love me? Why do you love me, Cancer? What is it about me, of all people? Why do you want me back? Why do you think this will work this time? Like, I hear all these questions. Yep. That person probably said something. The High Priestess, these secrets are out. So I don't feel like they're fully telling you the extent of their feelings or their emotions, but they want to know how you feel, because they're not going to say shit until you say it. You guys are so scared. You're literally thinking the same fucking thing. All right, so why is the Five of Swords here in Cancer's feelings? The High Priestess, this is withholding secrets. You have the upper hand right now. You either feel that they have the upper hand. You guys are mirroring each other. Yeah, there is something that you're not telling them, and I feel like it's your feelings. You're not saying why you care about this person. What are these secrets? Why is the High Priestess here? Or you might just know intuitively that this person loves you. Four of Wands reverse. About stability, about not having stability. There's some kind of secrets about a relationship that isn't over. With the Nine of Pentacles. And the Ten of Cups. It's like emotional fulfillment, but that's being independent. You feel like this person, that your ex, is happier when they're independent, that they might not want this relationship, or maybe they don't want it as bad as you. You guys are like I said, you're marrying each other. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Cancer's ex's actions? Ten of Cups and the Moon. It's being emotionally fulfilled within a relationship. It's also an ending. There's secrets there. With the Nine of Cups reversed. That's not getting what you want. Communication moving fast. There's some sneaky behavior here. What is the secrets about? Their action is to stay single for some reason. They might be happier by themselves, or they're just used to being single and they don't want to tell you that. But this is not wanting something to end. I feel like they don't want their independence to end. They don't want their independence to end. It's almost like they have these strong feelings for you and they want a relationship, but at the same time they want their independence. Can I get one more for the Moon, for the secret, for the Nine of Pentacles? It's like you make them happy. It's like they want their cake and eat it too. And I don't feel like this person is a cheater. I don't feel like they want multiple people. And I don't even feel like they want to keep their options open. I just feel like they want their independence. And the Four of Cups, I mean, this could be boredom. This could be sick of waiting on an offer. For some of you, not all of you, this person might not be committing to you because they might be waiting for somebody else, somebody who left them in the cold. They might want to leave. This is Cancerian energy too. They might want to leave you out in the cold. They might do something. They might feel like you're going to get pissed off if they leave you out in the cold, especially if whoever they're waiting on comes back. That is probably for one person, because for the most part, I feel like this person doesn't want to relinquish control. They do not want to lose their independence, because I don't get the sense that they have anybody else. Like, they're not sleeping around or anything like that. You know what I mean? And they definitely match your emotions. Why is the Five of Pentacles and the King of Wands and the Chariot here for their desired outcome? Ace of Pentacles, this is a new beginning. For some of them, they could be looking to get a new vehicle, but they don't have the money and they're really upset about this. But it could be they're looking for a job. They want a new financial beginning. They want to release bad habits. They want to release anything that no longer serves them, which is really great. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Can I get one more? It's like, if you guys used to fight a lot, they don't want that anymore. They want a new beginning without these arguments. With the World reversed, they're afraid of an ending too. This person, I feel like the reason they want to keep their independence so bad is because they are so afraid of rejection. They are fearful of being left. They have abandonment issues. They're trying to get away from that, but they have a fear of being abandoned. Yeah, they have a fear that, because with the Ten of Wands and the Magician and the Two of Cups here at the bottom of the deck right now with Temperance, which is also reconciliation, it's like they have been wanting this connection to come back. They have been trying to manifest this ever since it ended, or maybe you have, one of you did, or both of you, but they are very burdened by this connection being here right now because they are so afraid if they get attached, it's just going to come back to bite them in the butt. It's going to come back and hurt them. All right, so why is the Fool here for Cancer's desired outcome? What is this new beginning? I'm telling you, I keep saying I want to make these videos shorter and shorter, and I make them longer and friggin' longer. Like, I cannot shut up to save my damn life. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. You want to marry this person, Cancer. You fucking love them. You want to give them everything you have and more. Emotionally, physically, materialistically, or material-wise, everything. You want to take a leap of faith, and you want to be with this person forever and a day, and then, yeah, you're past. You want to be with them. Could be another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because we have the Queen of Cups. You could also, she or he, I mean, I'm going to say she because it is a queen, but, you know, like I said, feminine, masculine energy, we all have it. Whoever this person is from your past could be very intuitive. They could be psychic even. And that could be why they have a lot of fears here, because they could see a lot of, you know, future things unfolding for other people, even little things for themselves. But they could have a fear here because maybe they're having a difficult time reading their own future, which most people, you know, most intuitives do. I mean, you get your gut feelings and whatever, but it's really hard because our ego gets in the way sometimes. But there is a love offer here with the Knave of Cups as well. Could also be an apology, so that you guys can have a new beginning. That's what you want. You want them. You, Cancer, want them back. All right, what is the Two of Pentacles reversed with the Ace of Wands here for? Can I just get some clarification on this new beginning, this choice? Honestly, Cancer, this is really good. Usually your readings, well, not usually, sometimes they can be pretty mopey. The Hermit, Seven of Swords. That's the lying, cheating, stealing card. That's feeling stuck, sneaky behavior. I mean, this could be sex, like I said, could be sex only. Let's see, why is the Seven of Swords here in the Hermit? Maybe one of you or both of you is stuck in a deceit. Maybe these secrets I was talking about before haven't come out, and that's the deceit. You're feeling stuck, like you can't move forward in this new beginning yet, or you did move forward, and maybe you're feeling trapped by your own deceit, by your own lies, because you know you don't, it's like you don't want them to get mad and leave you because you didn't tell them everything. You need to communicate if that's the case. Oh my freaking word. You kidding me? Alright. And we have that one like that. Okay, then we have the Four of Pentacles reversed and the King of Cups, which could be you. We had counterparts, the King and Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be dealing with another Cancerian or a Pisces or a Scorpio. But we do have the Death card. That's Scorpion energy. Scorpio. Anyways, feeling stuck in this like deceit, these lies, but this is letting go of that. I feel like the King of Cups here wants it. Okay, if you are, whoever the male is in this situation, the king is feeling stuck. Like they're feeling stuck in this heartbreak. Someone's stuck in this heartbreak, okay? Because there were lies in the past. Somebody was very sneaky, and it's almost like you or them, somebody doesn't know how to get out of it, but you want to release this. You want to let go of this past sneaky energy. So whoever this King of Cups is, this person doesn't wear their heart on their sleeve. They're not overly emotional. They're very caring and loving and nurturing and all that, but they don't express themselves. They don't express their emotions. They don't express how they feel like they should. They bottle it up. But I feel like somebody wants to release this. They want to let go of that and express themselves, express how they really feel, and get out of this sneaky energy, because it's kind of trapping this person at this time. So that's kind of what I get with that. I know I mixed that up, but yeah. Because the truth might really hurt somebody, or it did in the past. With the Queen of Swords reversed and the Three of Swords, this Queen, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, could have cut you out, or you could have cut them out if you have that in your chart, and it really hurt. Like there could have, I feel like there was lies in the past, and there was a lot of conflict because of it, and that might be why you have this conflict on your mind. Either this person lied to you, or you lied to them, or you both lied to each other. But there was a lot of conflict in the past, and I feel like you both need to overcome it. You both want to overcome it. But we also have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And I don't feel like everyone's in a deceptive energy. And some of these lies, I mean, some people's are worse than others. But I really don't have a bad feeling. I feel like if you're honest this time around, like really honest, and you guys go slow and really communicate, it should be fine. What advice do you have for Cancerians in this situation? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Any more advice for Cancer? Haha, like I said, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. What did I say? Yes, I really feel like you want to reconcile. I feel like you're not really working too hard on it right at this moment, but I know you both want the same thing. You just need to open up and freaking say it. I think in time you will, but you really do. And you need to be fair, and you need to keep the scales balanced, and you also need to understand that this person that you're dealing with, unless it's you, they do not like to feel vulnerable, so make them feel at ease here. And then we have retreat. It is time to disconnect from the world. So, you know, you both have a lot of thinking to do. I feel like this person might retreat, especially mentally, to do a lot of thinking. I think you both will. But for the most part, I get that you want to go away together. And then at the bottom of the deck right now, we have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And I feel it's because you guys are not communicating. I don't think this is bad deception. I feel like this is, you guys are not only deceiving each other, you're deceiving yourselves, because you're not telling each other how you fucking feel. I'm just going to put it that way. And that can be a pretty devastating form of deception, because you're not just hurting yourself by not telling them what you want, you're hurting them too, and vice versa. Like, communicate. I know you got it in you, Cancer. I know you do. Especially if you have air in your chart, man. Start opening up. I do feel like at least the beginning of March, maybe into mid-March, not all of you, but some of you, especially in this situation, will start opening up and expressing yourselves a bit more, and the reconciliation might come about, you know, with that, like, you know, wanting to work on things. But yes, Cancer, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and if it resonated, please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I am to pick up on your energy, which I already told you that. Also, hit me up for a personal reading if you haven't done so already. I'll give you all that information if you email me. Yeah, I really hope that you guys have a wonderful evening and a blessed month, and definitely let me know if you are on the verge of reconciliation or considering it or highly missing your ex, and if they've reached out to you, and if any of this was your story. I really love to hear it. I read all my comments. Yeah, so I love you guys very much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.